Now, of course, let us respond to the comments left on the first episode of the friendship route, as well as any other comments on any of the other videos that we may have accidentally missed over. Starting with this one, shall we? How come you're taking my commentary again? Because, my dear, remember, I'm in charge, not you. Gosh, you're so much more aggressive in this one. But of course, think of it this way. The friendship route is a route that I quite thoroughly enjoy for its own benefits for me. What do you mean? How do you benefit? Think of it this way. It serves as a reminder to you of a what if you weren't dating me situation. How much worse I could be. And a reminder of what I can do if you try and leave me. Do I need the other Gaster? What are you talking about? Well, technically you can split in two, right? So I can do this. Haboo! Is everything alright, Twinkle? Your other version is picking on me. Far from it. I'm just giving her word of advice that if she goes against us, what'll happen? Oh my heavens, Twinkle. Would you like me to take over reading the comments with you? Oh god, I just made this complicated. Yes, you did, but in quite a fun way. Shall we read together then? Oh yes, let's do so. Oh god, now you can't tell which one is talking. Isn't that amazing? Our first comment is none other than darkpetal16, Leia, who said the following. You and Wingerdings talking about death for the MC. Oh, your ability to predict is spot on, Twinkle. Isn't it just? It's absolutely freaking adorable when my little darling here predicts things. Hey, maybe I should desummon you. Do you really want to be left alone with that version that is not madly in love with you? You have a point. Don't even think about getting rid of me, Twinkle. Oh, bother. Hi. Everything okay here? Yes, totally fine. It's not like your brother is getting a little bit out of hand. Partially my own fault, though. Oh, great. Don't worry, I'm here too. Oh, wonderful. Now my brother is also here. Well, that is my chance to skidoo. Goodbye, my darling. I'll see you in the romance route. I'll be waiting. Don't keep me waiting too long, though. Otherwise, I'll just come and drag you myself. How romantic of you. I know. Isn't it just? Toodles. So you need us to stay? No. I think I've got it. Thank you for showing up, you two. Anytime, human. Anyway, brother, you be nice. Of course, I'm being so very, very friendly. You two can leave now. Alright then, but we'll be watching. I know you will. Now please go away. Come on, Papyrus. Let's go. Alright then. Oh, please don't do that type of shenanigans again. We're meant to be literally getting through this. Right, sorry. You want to trust me. I know what's best for you. Right, so right. Exactly, true. I know what's best for her. I don't see why she needs to question my every motive. I'm just looking out for her. Your mini skirts are super cute. Think of poor Wingerding. Why must you call me out on that? I knew it! I knew you were a skirt chaser! Only your skirt. Oh my god! Yay! You dressed your MC as Underswap as Underswap Wingerdings. That is so cute. Yes, I wanted to match him. Since technically he matched me in his route, in my romance route, so I wanted to match him in the friendship route. And I do greatly appreciate it. I thought it was adorable. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Nah, anytime. Careful now, or we might have to swap this to the romance route again. But why? I wouldn't be matching you then, would I? No, but I'd be matching you. Quickly, give all of this underfell Gaster the way I chose. Quickly, give all of this to underfell Gaster the way I showed to my breakfast. My goodness, that was a good friend. You wouldn't have to with me around. Stop touching me. Oh, poor things. Yep, he's tugging and pulling you down, yanking you straight down. I freaking knew it was you. Dang it. I've been called out. How dare you, Dark Petals? How dare you call me out on my shenanigans? You can't outside if you pick all the realistic choices instead of the optimistic choices. Being realistic level head lets you avoid some damage scenarios. Okay. Asgore tried to adopt you right when he sees you. Haha. I don't know. I think I'll take the tree over Gaster. How rude. Really aging, stop aging. That's just canon lore for boss monsters. When you're being salty with you, spending time with Asgore is the best. Excuse you. Why are you taking great pleasure in me being upset? No, they were just taking great pleasure with you being salty. You are cute when you're salty. Oh my goodness, are you flirting with me? Absolutely not. Blukey, Flowey, both so precious. Hooray for friendship, indeed. Okay, again, right here, Phoebe and I have no clue what this is. Let's see. Make Underfell cute, frisk face, do more. I really don't understand what you're asking me to do. Make Underfell cute? I can't really make Underfell cute. I think Underfell already is cute. Do you mean like the actual AU itself being cute? Or do you mean the sprites being cute? Undertale's not even in this one. I'm confused. No, aren't you always? Do more. Sure, we can do more episodes. Yeah, we're totally going to be doing more today. On to the next one. This bit here, of course, is a response that was on my Underswap Friendship Route Part 3, Episode 3, which was from Trinity. Who said, great video, I really like the flowery sprite that you did. It's adorable and I like how you mixed that, the ideas. Yeah, because as I said before, I combined the two because I really wasn't sure how to make flowy for this one. If I should go with like basic flowy or normal Underswap flowy because he's not swapped with Demi. So thank you so much, Trinity. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to give you a heart and a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you like my sprite and you like my idea. Thank you. Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, so this is a response to the romance route for none other than Underswap Gaster. Oh, then that's my cue to return. Oh, must you come back again? Of course I do. This is my episode. You're not wearing the fancy jumper for the romance route. Unless you're wearing the jumper, you don't get to say anything, so hush other me. No, I've got Twinkle on my shoulder. For now. Don't make me get jealous of myself. Ugh, such a weird feeling. Anyway, the first one's by Shitty Fan, who said, what would you say is your favourite type of bread? Bread? I am bread! But I'm not sure what my favourite type of bread is. If you mean like actual bread is the food, but otherwise, if I had to choose a bread, it's either going to be the cat loaf or it's going to be I am bread. I find that game hilarious. Anyway, moving on. But probably white bread, I guess. The next one is by Lady, aka darkpetal16, who said, jump scare with loud music, phew phew phew. How dare you? That was freaking terrifying. This scared the jeepers out of me. Yes, following a things, trust the voice. I'm never gonna trust the voice. Your realization over Wingeding's voice affecting the MC makes me so happy, and your guest is on the siren call. Oh boy. I mean, I'm impressed that apparently I guessed right that it was Wingedings pulling me into the freaking water as well. Blooming siren. I told you. Forget about the Little Mermaid. It should be the Little Gaster. The Little Gaster siren. Oh god, no, because then I thought of Siren Head. I really don't want to think of that. Siren Head? It's long story. Do you know what? Forget it. My brain is going places. Poor MC. They're not usually so, you know, impulsive. True. Rip Sans friends. Oh my god, he really did kill him. Yes, he did. I didn't like that confirmation though. Underswap conditioning MC. Yeah, I freaking knew you were doing that. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents, and you know, it's just a precaution, just in case you try to leave me. I need to have, like, you know, a backup plan. What can I say? And you're already quite smitten with me, so I don't see what the problem is with a little conditioning now and again. Oh my god! He did use the siren call to lure the other humans, but it was very coldly done, and all ended up in the same bad ending. Oh, thank God. So he didn't, you know, they weren't other humans before. Well, they were other humans, but not in the same sense. But of course, you're the only one for me. Even though I still think you'd look prettier without your legs. Well, technically you're pretty as it is, but you know, maybe having legs? You sure you don't want me to cut those off? I can. You just want them off so I can't run. Well, yes, but that'd be another, you know, just making extra sure, you know, that you're not going to run away. Poor Fly, yeah, he started to kind of care. The journal is a pen icon now. I noticed you added it. Because, Wingedings was panicking in the last chapter, and then he was like, I was curious, like, how his emotions were changing. So we'll take a look at that entry after now, and I'll show you guys what happens from when because when we last left, he was panicked a bit. So we'll have a look at that before we get into today's chapter. You get the answers to notes in this video, so I won't answer in the comments. I freaking noticed. Hello there, Gaster Blasters. The insignia is powered from the sheer amount of magic around you. Okay. I love your squeals of excitement. Yes, you nailed him. I was really surprised how much I got Gaster's show bang on correct. I really didn't think I was going to get him this well. That just proves that you and I are meant for each other, my love. Oh god, you're squeezing me again. But of course, you're so huggable. And kissable. Let's see. I'm so glad you found this cute so far. I found you absolutely freaking adorable. He's a creepy dude, so yeah, I had to be creepy about it, lol. I love listening to laugh over the nose. I freaking love the nose. The nose got such a freaking... I loved it. It was just so freaking pure and genuine. I love the brothers, like, relationships with each other. Now, this is the three brothers that if it was a harem, I'm totally going for that harem. Because I definitely need Blue to keep somebody in check on Poppy. You're realizing what the soul threads can do. Phew, so excited to listen to the bad ending. He really will cut off my legs. Lol. Don't get so excited. Why not? Look, if darkpetal16 is excited about me lopping off your legs, then I don't see what the problem is. That's 2 against 1. So what do you say, my dear? Absolutely not. Yes, absolutely. Wingedings is hell of a controlling. My way or no way, laughing my ass off. Yay, the bad endings. Operation Remove the Soul begins. I thought he was. Yes, unnerving hums. Yes. I love that you don't like it. How dare you take pleasure in my fear? I think it's quite attractive. For who? For me, if I'm honest. But not in that sense. I meant your fear in general. Nice save. You squeal at the when you realise what's happening. Yeah, because the saw blade. Yes, the saw blade. Phew, phew. The paws at the ankles. Yeah, because I was like, oh god, he's going for the ankles. Oh, I haven't heard of mafiafell in so long. Yeah, I was curious. Was like any of that inspired by mafiafell there? I mean, I'm assuming because you hadn't heard her in like so long. Because it reminded me so much of mafiafell. You know what I mean? Like the dad, he's like so freaking controlling over the little girl. Like, damn. The vibes from Wingerdings on him. Where he's like, yes, I'm gonna use, what was it? It was a, what was it? I'm pretty sure he had, was it a saw blade he had? No, he didn't have a saw blade. He had a, oh, I can't remember what it's called now. Chainsaw. The chainsaw he had. If we chasing around with it, I freaking hated that scene. Ugh. I knew he was bad, but I didn't think he was this bad. I'm so glad I exceeded your expectations. Yes, that's what's happening to you if you surrendered to Sans. I thought so. Nope. Same if you let Alphys die. Wingerdings is the gatekeeper. Okay. Is the gate check. Alright. So he'll automatically get you there. Okay. I absolutely freaking loved it. I'm excited for wherever this is going next. If I'm honest, so excited. Trinity said I was watching your video and it's great so far. I'm so glad to hear this. Thank you, Trinity. And as usual, woohoo! Welcome back again. Oh my god, is this a... Oh god, I can't remember what these are called. What are these called? What are these called? Gotcha? They're called gotchas? I know what this is. I like your icon. It's very cool. Oh, number one. What is... Oh my goodness. Okay. I think we covered all of them, but I'm not sure. Oh, goody. Now we're going to tackle the friendship route, my darling. Hurry up and do that, and then come back to me in the romance route. Just remember remember to always have what happens in the friendship in the back of your mind. And then you know never, ever, ever to be unfaithful to me or run away. Oh god, are you going to traumatize me? Quite possibly. But know that I do it from the most kindest and sweetest place of my heart. It's for your own good, you know. That way you know that you always have to listen to me and then nothing bad will happen to you. Oh my god! Well, it's going to be a lot of fun for me, at least. Do be gentle with her, won't you? Don't want you scaring her too much. I'll try not to. Oh, God, I don't like this. You get out of here. Okay, so let's head to the friendship route now. Or lack of friendship. Don't smile so smugly. Before we get into the route, let me as well show you guys what we got here. So as we all know, in back here in the relationships, Gaster says he doesn't understand why he feels panicked, okay? So I'm going to skip through the options and we're going to see what happens with him. Remember, again, this is his, like, feelings, how they are in the romance route. My heart... You are so close. He's feeling anxious because I'm like that close to where he is. So let's see how the rest of his feelings are going. So again, we're going to go back and forth in this journal. We're going to see how he's feeling just to show to everybody. He's still panicked in this first one. Okay, so after we talk to Flowey... Show Flowey the notes. Okay, so this is going to be our first wisdom option. So just to show you, he still doesn't always feel panicked. So now we're going to go, yes, yes, yes. And I'm going to check the journal and see how he's feeling now. So now it says he's torn. He is torn because you're so close. You're so devoted to him. No, hold on to the notes. again, as you can see, his emotions, he went from like panic to torn because now he's not sure. Because now that we're finally here, no, you want to hold on to these. He's torn between, well, you know, you're his soulmate, but you're also kind of got that soul he kind of needs. He's now apparently completely gone insane with love by here. He's absolutely freaking full of it at the moment. So, yes. Return. We have to wait. And again, this is still saying that he loves us. Flowey doesn't have anything anymore. Have you noticed? That there's nothing here. Flowey's got no emotions. He doesn't think we'll come back alive. He's kind of like giving up. He's like, oh god, the human is so freaking dead. Okay, so that's what I wanted to look for. So Flowey's emotions as well. He doesn't have an opinion anymore. I think he's like, oh god, the humans are so freaking dead. They're not coming back. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you guys was how he was feeling. And of course, we can't even see how Flowey's feeling. Flowey's just like, oh, well, the humans died. Oh, well, no point feeding anything for them now. It's a lost cause. Okay, now for the main route, our main friendship route. Let's get into it. Okay, so welcome back to If Underswap by the darkpetal16. This right here will be the friendship route. Now let me clarify a couple of things. One, Sans and Papyrus will not be getting an update for their route just yet because they don't appear in this one. Flowey does appear in this chapter, but because we're waiting for a special code, I won't be covering Flowey until the following chapter happens. So again, this will be the only other If Underswap episode we get for a while. So then I'll be going and focusing on If Slumbertale and If mafiafell. I'm rounding all that up and done with, okay? Just to clarify to everyone. Please also keep in mind that Wingerding's Gaster here is going to be a big problem because he's not romantically invested in me, meaning I'm a dead person walking at this rate. And I'm absolutely freaking terrified. Oh god, how is he feeling anyway? Let's check. Can he sense I'm here? Flowey, he doesn't know what to think of you. Papyrus not interested in you. Sounds always judges you. You mean nothing to him. That is concerning that I mean nothing to him. Oh, blame my neck. Oh, wonderful. My sweet little soul is coming right to me. Come along now, little moth. Don't stall. Come and find me. And remember, this chapter will serve as a reminder to you to never go against me. Remember, whatever happens here, this is just a small taste of what could happen if you attempt to leave me. Oh god, he's going to traumatize me on purpose. Okay. You bend over and clutch at your head. A sharp pain pierces behind your vision. It's gone after several seconds, leaving you in a foggy daze. What are you doing here again? You rub your forehead. Your thoughts jumbled and strange. You let out a slow breath. You square your shoulders back and glance around. Red rocks, dark stalactites, bubbling lava, no, magma. A pillar of magma shoots up, a geyser of intense heat. You squeal and flinch away. You clutch at your sky blue scarf. It feels cool to the touch. And again, you find yourself grateful for this gift. It kept you warm in the forest of snow and now keeps you cool in the little cave of magma. Biscuits! You look down at your bare feet and wriggle your toes. You're glad the path is smooth to walk on and very grateful that the scarf is protecting your vulnerable skin. You meander on. There's only one path to follow in this hot environment, and there's a stone bridge that goes over the magma pools. Considering what happened the last time you went over a bridge, you literally going over magma, you feel a sense of apprehension. Ah, whatever. You've been on crazy adventures already, and how many people can you say walk over magma barefoot? Might as well add to your list of accomplishments, as well as stupidly following a voice into the unknown. Oh, come now, I have quite an attractive voice. You really can't resist me. You walk for several minutes and go over many bridges. Oh god. You do not run into any monster on your journey. That doesn't surprise you. Who would want to live near magma pools? One wrong step and it's over. You cross another bridge. At the end of the bridge your hand tingles and you look down at your heart. Its purple light glows faintly. Another note is nearby and you follow the sensation of magic. The fifth note appears and you pick it up. Do not look for us. To any mage who might have come here, leave now. If any of you are called here by a voice, do not listen to it. Something affected by the voice. It's as a siren. It's calling, its voice is like a siren call. Because as we know from Gaster's route, how exactly this is being done. I had a feeling it was like a siren call, which explains like the odd behavior why my character insisted on constantly freaking following this goddamn voice. Oh, come now. Maybe you've just got the hots for me. It's a shame in the friendship that you're not trying to romanticize me. But a lesson needs to be taught here about going against me. I'm doing this for your own good, my darling. Oh, but you're not in this one. You're literally just trying to freaking murder me. Because you want me soul. I don't want to give you my soul. It's mine. Well, I don't freaking care. You're following regardless. The barrier once kept monsters in. Run for it. Flee for... Do everything you can to escape. If the voice finds the right soul, we're doomed. The rest of the page is gone. Another note, huh? You turn to face Flowey. You offer a smile to the monster as you greet him. The flower monsters popped up from the ground to glare at you. The magic is disgusting. Why is the magic disgusting? Is it because of Major Dion? They haven't become an amalgamation. They're just evil intentions. No wonder it's disgusting. It's a monster-hating bullshit. You take another look at the note, and you show Flowey the note. So he squints to read, his fake smile never leaving. Wow, guess they're super dead, huh? Does Flowey know what happened to them? Flowey sways to his side. Yeah, everyone knows what happened to that group. It's how the blue idiot became a lieutenant. Blue, does Flowey mean Sans? Yes, he means that there was a confrontation and Sans had to step in. Unfortunately, his friends died, and that's what Sans is talking about in the field of flowers when we see him on the bench, where he like, scoots in and scoots away. It's so freaking cute. But yeah, sadly, his friends got killed, and then Gaster had to try and help him because there were too many. They were too strong. There was a lot of mages, wasn't there? And that's when Papyrus got hurt as well. So it was Gaster and Blue who had to, fight back. Yeah, him. You bit your lip in thought and you asked Flowey if he would please tell you more. What's there to tell? The mages were found by the guards. There was a fight, monsters died, and humans died. Well, I wouldn't really say they died, because, I mean, they did die, but not quite exactly that way, did they? Because one still freaking keeps talking. Sans was one of the monsters who fought, and Gaster was the other. He and his brothers, Gaster and Papyrus. Flowey smiles, stretches. The fight against him was so disappointing. You didn't fight back and you barely put up any effort into it. Again, never want there to be a genocide in this, because Blue scares me. It didn't seem like he was holding back. Flowey rose his eyes. You're just awake. You glance back at the note. You ask Flowey if he knows anything about the voice. Oh, please. Like, he can even hear me. That's hilarious. Besides, he doesn't have the same soul trait. Soul trait? Haven't you worked it out yet? For those that... A spoiler warning. Think back to how you saw my soul in the romance route, Twinkle. What was it inside? It was inside, like, a container of green liquid. Mint green liquid. Soul juice! Okay, that's not exactly how I would have put it. Oh, is that why I was attracted to it? Because it was the same stuff my soul is made from? Or it was like, it was meant to lure the one with the same trait, that specific trait, because he needed a strong enough soul. So it wasn't that he had the exact same correct soul trait, it's just the fact that maybe that calls to the magic that matches it. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dark Petals. Is that what it is? Is it the stuff that the soul was in, that Gaster was in, that stuff that activates and then literally pulls that specific trait he's looking for? Either way. Voice? What? Do you hear voices in your head? Are you alright? He snidely asks you. Your expression makes him narrow his eyes. And he quietly asks, do you hear voices in your head? Like, seriously, do I need to be concerned about you? Answer honestly, you think you've been hearing a voice? It's hard to describe. You're kind of aware of it, but when you focus too hard on it, you physically cannot, your thoughts get fuzzy. Flowey smiles, slips, and he frowns. You ask Flowey if any monster is capable of doing this. Yes and no, he says. Did you hear the voice before you came here before? You close your eyes. Why did you go to the lake? It was dangerous. It is dangerous. You knew going there was a risk. Logically, you shouldn't have gone, but you did. Exactly. Screw the logic, and also it was confirmed by Dark Petals that it was Gaster pulling me down to the frickin' depths. How dare you, Gaster? Even more than that, you went out of your way to get to the centre of the lake. Yeah, specifically, my character needed to get to the middle. Was that because that's where his strength was strongest? So here's another question I have for you, Dark Petals. Is it because of the position of the lake? Is that because in the middle that's the strongest point? Or like the weak point in possibly like the barrier or something? And that's where like the strongest pull was to yank the soul down? Why did you do that? Oh! Gaster wants something. What do you want? What do you want to tell me? That's small. What do you want to tell me? Shh. Oh, okay. He's like, shh. No need to tell him anything. He doesn't need to know. It's fine. It's a secret between you and me. But Gaster, you bend down and clutch your head. A needle-like pain pierces between your vision. Twinkle, a sharp voice draws your attention. Everything feels far away. For a split second, it's almost as if you're looking down at yourself from a different position. Okay, you see a young woman kneeling in the ground and clutching her head. Her hands digging into purple hair. Her entire body trembles as a small fire monster hesitantly reaches out with a vine. Oh, you little poop! Wait, did he pull my soul because I tried to think too hard? Stop that! That's my soul! Piss off. You stand detached at the scene, as if watching from somebody else's perspective. Wait, I can see through it. Am I seeing through Gaster's eyes? What the hell? Stop spying on me! Flowey's watching you. Yeah, Flowey's watching me at the moment. What else is he supposed to do? Also, he called my name. He's like concerned right now because I'm having an episode. I'm having an out-of-body experience, but I don't know if it's me or if it's Gaster I'm seeing. The strange moment's over and you blurrily blink at Flowey, and the fire monster gives you a strange, unreadable expression. He looks away from you. Stay away from the lab. Stay away from the laboratory. What? The path will take you to the lab. Go past it, he says. Whatever you do, don't enter it. I don't think I really have a choice. I feel like little Mr. Siren Call over here, yours truly, will literally make me go. Because he's going to throw a tantrum. Because I couldn't stay with Papa Asgore, could I? So do I really think I'm going to have a choice to walk past the lab? Absolutely not. What? Come now. I got to make the decision for you, my sweet. Besides, you have what I need. And I need you to come to me. Why couldn't you come to me? Because that requires me to go outside. And I have so much work, I can't just walk out of the lab now, can I? You could. Yeah, but that's still too much for me. Before you can ask or say anything more, Flowey burrows into the ground and leaves, and you're alone again. Oh, bless. He's worried about me. He's really concerned. My little friend. Flowey's watching you. Okay, so now Flowey's watching me. I am curious. I think he's going to keep an eye on me. The fact that it says Flowey's watching you, it makes me think that yes, Flowey's going to now actively keep an eye on me because I'm acting strange and he just saw me freak out there. And he doesn't want me going in the lab, so I'm wondering if maybe Flowey is going to come and keep an eye on me. Or if he's going to pop up again later in this chapter. We'll see. I feel like Flowey might return. But I'm not sure, because I don't think Papyrus and Sans are going to come and save me. You rub at your head, unable to understand why it throbs. Your pink eyes move to look at the notes in your hands. You have 5 notes, and Flowey said the notes have evil magic. Should you get rid of them? But why is it that Gaster and Flowey both say to get rid of them? No, hold on to the note. Oh! Poopy! Hi, how can I help you, oh great being? Get rid of them. But why? Why should I get rid of them? You don't get rid of your freaking notes that you're working on hours on end, workaholic. Yes, because they're important. And what if these notes are important to me? No, you want to hold on to them. Stop it. Stop it. I want to keep them. These are mine. I went out of my way to collect these, so no. Go on. Get rid of them. No, I don't want to. Do not. No. You don't get a choice. There's always a choice. There's always another option, sir. Yes, but I know what is best for you. In this one, you don't. You just want my soul. Yes, but it's because I know what's best for all of us. And I really, really need your soul, so if you don't mind, could I please have it? Absolutely not. You should have the note in your pocket. You're keeping them. Trust trade. I trust my soul more than I trust the voice. You are filled with a sensation of trust, and you force yourself to start to walk away and shake your head to clear your thoughts. The conny feeling in your head dissipates. Carry on. Twinkle, you are pushing your luck. And you are pushing your stay, sir. So, too bad. We can't both have our way. At the end of the path, there is a tall white building. The path goes past this building, but you feel compelled to stop outside of it. The clinical white walls reflect much of the light. Yep, they sure do. A light casted from the magma pools below. There's a large sign with big black letters that reads laboratory above the only door. You look at this place, fills you with uneasiness. You think it would be best to leave. Your gut tells you to enter the lab would be bad. Very bad. Well, yeah, and also Flowey told me that I shouldn't go in anyway, and I'm going to trust my psycho flower. Let's walk away from the Oh, never mind. I don't want to. I don't want to, though. I don't want to go inside, Twinkle, and don't walk away from the lab. But I want to walk away. At the end of the path, there is a tall white building, blah, blah, blah. Very bad. Walk away from the laboratory. Move away from the lab. Oh, for fudging biscuits. Look, that was my soul trade. I'm allowed to do what I want. I'm independent. You just find it very amusing that I'm fighting you. Of course, it's endearing, if you will. Quite cute. You don't get to choose anymore. This also just proves how very possessive he is because he wants your soul by here. And he's not going to let me walk away. I'm not allowed to have the choice to go where I want. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing as in romance. It's his way or no way. And it doesn't matter what I say. I don't feel safe with him in this particular route because I don't have a say. I can't go against him. His personality, he's going to always want to be the one that's... Oh, man. Go inside. Dang it, he's laughing at me. Oh, dang it. Oh, but Flowey told me not to go in there. What about Flowey? Flowey's getting like so disappointed in me. Oh, who cares about the little flower's feelings? We care about what I want. Oh my god. Crisp, cold, stale air greets you. You enter a long white corridor with grey tiles. There are monitors set up along the left wall, but otherwise, other than that, it's mostly empty. The pain thankfully subsides, however waves of dizziness and exhaustion press upon you. You raise a hand to clutch at your head, unusually tired. It's as if everything you've done so far has suddenly taken its toll on you, and your knees are weak, and you sway on your feet. It's you! You look up sharply at the excited voice. A monster enters the rooms on the opposite end. She has deep blue skin, her golden eyes and vivid red hair swiped up in a bun, with the bangs covering half of her face. She's wearing a black shirt, black pants, and a white lab coat over the top. The monster looks at you with a plain gratitude. You're the human who saved Alphys. When the monster reaches you, she smiles. I'm Dr. and she says. I'm one of the lead scientists. I saw what you did from the security system. I didn't think you'd stop here, but I'm really glad you did. I want to thank you. Your cheeks warm. You didn't save Alphys for the sake of gratitude. You did what anyone would do. Dr. and rubs the back of her neck. Even so, I really wanted to thank you. Another wave of fatigue hits you, and black spot dots your vision. Your body goes weak. Human? Everything goes dark. Okay, so again, darkpetal, if you're watching this, is this because is the person who pulled me into this section by here, is this the asshole in the basement? AK, was this Mage Dion with a stupid paper? Was that what yanked me in here? Because Gaster would have probably met me at the top. There was like no need to yank me down where I went. Okay. When you awaken, you're on a cold tile floor. It's completely dark, and the only light you have comes from your heart that softly glows purple. Every part of your body aches, from your fingertips to your toes. Turning your head makes your neck sore, and you slowly sit up. Your abdomen feels oddly warm. Why is my abdomen warm? You pat your swap in a pocket. The notes are burning. You pull them out. Everything that was previously written has burnt out. Strange glyphs glow a sickly blue on the paper. Okay, so this was to make sure that I went somewhere close enough to get pulled. Was it? That the notes were meant to kind of like take you there and pull you to him, and because the notes have done their job, they're now going to burn away into ash. I didn't exactly get to Mage Dion though. Again, if you want to know what's going on, I highly suggest watching the Gaster romance route in the lab before watching this one, because there's going to be a lot more stuff in this than there was in, like, you're going to see it from two different perspectives. It's a very different experience, so I highly recommend watching that episode with Gaster in the lab, which is the very last episode I did for him. The one I posted yesterday, go watch it anyway, because there's going to be a lot of like spoilers. Suddenly the notes combust. They burst into violet flames and turn to ash in your hands. The fire didn't hurt you. Either it was never meant to, or the scar protected you. You brush off the ash. Where are you anyway? Sure, it's a strange place. You start to walk forward. You move closer to the wall and realize there's a mirror wall. It's too dark to see much, but you can vaguely make out the tile reflection in the bottom. You keep one hand on the wall as you walk. This hallway isn't very long, and you're able to circle it entirely in 10 minutes or so. There are 5 doors in the hallway. One is at the very far end, and you think it leads the way out, but it's locked. Okay. Door 1. You enter the first door. You feel around the room for a light switch, but all you feel is smooth plastic. You think you find a bump under the smooth plastic, so you press it, and the room brights up. The entire room has been wrapped in plastic wrap. Okay, so this is Gaster's office, this one. You walk very slowly and carefully into the office. The floor is difficult to walk on, and the plastic wrap sticks to your bare feet. Wow, this place is completely covered. All the books, papers, and your feet have stepped into something sticky. You cringe. You see no stains on the wrapping, but you approach the desk and you notice a jar of honey. Okay, so darkpetal did confirm that Gaster doesn't like honey. It's a present for Papyrus, because Papyrus has been feeling like really like hopeless as of late, so it's more of a gift for his brother. He likes to spoil his brothers. Taped on the monitor is a big yellow note that reads, "This gets unwrapped after you've taken 3 days of rest." You return to the hall. Okay, so door 2, the door is locked and you cannot open it. Door 3. You enter the room. You don't need to feel around for a light switch. The room is bright enough on its own. A cold centipede crawls down your spine. Why is it? Centipedes? Go away! We don't need you here. We've had the centipede thing from the freaking void before. Not touching, missy. Go away, please. Be gone. Sure. Oh, but I do find this quite interesting exploring. Oh god, I'm so freaking dead. I'm in here and I haven't found Gaster yet. The chilling touch of fear leaves you momentarily breathless as you stare around this room. It's a large room of shelves. On each shelf is a glass container that contains a glowing soul. The souls come in a variety of colours. There are even more with dual tones. The light they produce is more than enough to fully illuminate the room, although it's significantly duller than yours. How is this possible? Well, they're not alive, for one. Your knowledge on souls is admittedly limited, but you're very certain that no soul can survive outside a body for prolonged periods of time. It shouldn't be possible, but somehow it is. You walk amongst the shelves and the canisters are labelled with a date and soul trait under each soul. Some of the dates are recent as a year ago. Ugh. You quietly walk around another shelf and suck in a sharp breath. The souls on the shelf are mutilated. Someone took a spool and somehow plucked the souls apart and weaved them into thread. You cringe, imagining how painful that would be for the soul. Some of the souls are completely woven into thread and some sit partially attached to a spool. There's a variety of colours, and whomever did this mixed and matched soul traits as well. Yes, and you know the disturbing thing is that he can easily make a freaking sweater out of that, and he's like offering it to you in the romance round. I mean, at least he's got another use for them, but it's also disturbing. Oh my god, can he make me a plushie? As morbid as it sounds, I'd be totally down for him making an, what are they called? Amiguru? I've got like tons of crocheted like toys. I have like 3 of my characters crocheted. Emperor, Ra, and Lumina and Ram are like my little children, whereas Emperor was my Phoenix tail sounds, aka Phoenix Project Emperor character. Either way, long story short, so if I remember to put a picture up, I will. If I don't, it'll be at the end of the video to show you who he is. Anyway, that aside, you cannot fathom what soul threads can be useful. Oh, I can. It seems needlessly cruel. You really hope the souls don't feel any pain once separated from the body. There's a door at the back of the room. Do we have to? Of course, go ahead. Oh, for fudging biscuits. The door is heavy and it takes considerable effort to push it open. And the moment you do, you smell formaldehyde. Oh, fricking dear. We're going into the fricking room where things get cut up. You're taken back to earlier science classes and being forced to dissect small animals. Again, as I said in his route, I never had to do that, so lucky me. Your nose crinkles in disdain. You step further in and goosebumps stop your arms from the sharp drop in the temperature. The marriage scarf can't keep you warm in here for some reason, and you feel around the wall by the door for a light switch. You flick it on. Oh god, the room brightens as glaring white lights turn on. Each of the lights are positioned to focus on a single, wide, metal table. Autopsy table. There's an autopsy table. Am I surprised? No, Undertale had an autopsy table, and we got a very descriptive torture scene. The room is tiled with several drains in the floor. There are metal benches and shelves against the far right wall, each of them lined with sharp, glistening tools. On the opposite wall, there are many shelves filled to the brim with colourful liquids that glow ominously. Each of these liquids are named with things like kindness, justice, determination, and so on. Okay, so it's this liquid bit here. So he must have used that same liquid to try and get a soul. Is that what it is? At the very far back of the wall is a huge metal door and a desk beside it. There's a computer on the desk with dual monitors. Besides the monitors are thin metallic devices. So first of all, turn on the computer. This code by here, we need this section by here for Flowey's route, and that's why we can't do Flowey's route at the moment. We need the code for this. And just to clarify, the code is not in any of the other version of the If series at all. The only code that is available is if you go to If Underfell. The code for the book for what's it called? Yeah, the code that you need in the library for If Underswap, you can find it in If Underfell in the lab section. You get told the code. For everybody that keeps asking about the code, you literally get told it at the very start by a very helpful skeleton. I won't say any more. But that's the code you need if you want to, like, mess around in the library. In the Snowden chapter of this game. Just for peeps to know, because people keep asking. But this one, this code is not available, so we can't do anything. Okay, so we can't do anything, so go through the back door. The handle is between cold attached and it physically burns your hand. It does not move. The door is locked. This is the freezer, so we can't do anything. So we have to go back to the hallway. Oh God, we're going to the fourth door. And if we all remember, the fourth door is where Mr. Somebody or other is living. I don't want to. No, he's in the freaking door. No. No, Mage Dion is in there. I don't want to. You'll have to go in there, my dear. But I don't have a blaster to protect me. I know. But that's okay. Maybe things will become a little bit more interesting for you. Oh, bloomin' heck. Because I didn't break the glass, if you noticed. Enter the fourth door. Oh, God. The room is pitch black. Welcome, hisses an unfamiliar voice from the shadows. Oh, for friction biscuits. I don't want to deal with you. You look around with wide eyes, but you see nothing. It's okay. I'm human too, says the voice, or so it claims. My body is indisposed. That's one way of putting it. I'm using what little magic I have to talk to you. Magic? Is this person a mage? Yes, I'm Archmage Dion. Oh, well, screw you. I don't want to talk to you. You poop nugget. I don't like you. So he's still watching me. Oh, God damn it all. I don't want to. The notes. Yes, my apprentices left those behind. In our final battle, she used the last of her magic to try and send them to the tower. She did not succeed, but I'm grateful that you found them nonetheless. When he says about that, he's talking about the final fight with Gaster, Sans, and Papyrus. That's what he's talking about. There's a long pause. I need your help. Please, I'm trapped. How can you help? You don't even understand how you got here in the first place. That was me. Okay. Oh, thank you. So at least, thank you so much. Okay, so he's going to explain what's going on. Finally, the evil magic gets explained. It was me. The notes. I used the forbidden magic on them. You shouldn't be using forbidden magic. Shame on you. Each part has a unique magic on it. Wait, how did you use it? What did you sacrifice? Oh my God, did he use anybody's souls to do this? I can only activate it when all are together to summon the holder as close to me as possible. Oh, okay. So I was right. So he pulls you. Rude. Is he in this room? Yes. Monsters don't need the light. I haven't seen light in so long. Please help me. What do you mean monsters don't need light? They actually kind of do. They kind of need to be able to see to do things. Not all of them like the dark. Your heart clenches. What can you do? Don't be stupid. I'm in a cage here. Free me, and I'll get us both home. Don't believe him. It's too dark to see. Even with the glow of your marking. Maybe you can use another light. Your soul is very bright. No! Don't use your freaking soul! He just confirmed. We just heard from Flowey. Character, be smart, realize, put the 3 clues together. What Sound says in the field of flowers, what Flowey says, and then what he just said. He's the one that killed the bunnies. He killed the bunnies. He and his friends killed the bunnies, and we don't forget people that kill the bunnies. He don't like monsters. You think you can call it out now? You close your eyes and take a deep breath, and you think to that burning sensation the first time your soul presented itself. You remember the glow, the warmth, the delight you felt upon seeing it. The room is illuminating your purple glow, and your soul beats pleasantly in your hands as it presents itself. You move further into the room, and you notice stairs ahead of you. No, you freaking idiot! God damn it! My character's more stupid than normal! Oh God, it is a long flight down. At the bottom of the stairs, the room empties out into a massive area. You think as well my character realised that who else do you think the monsters met last for them to act the way they do? They even said, like, the last humans that came here were aggressive. Come on, character! Please! Use common sense! Don't go deeper into the creepy-ass lab. Also, great, I've trespassed because this arsehole pulled me. I know. I'll have to punish you later for that. That's not my fault, that was him. He rudely... That's why in Gaster's route he said that he had a funny feeling he knew who was behind it. Because he had a funny feeling that he was doing that. That's why. He didn't want me to get pulled by him. That's why Gaster wanted me to get rid of the notes. He must have been watching Sorry Can mention of the notes being evil. But then why was there a warning to tell me not to come? Okay, so the apprentice wrote it. The apprentice wrote it for us not to come. As a warning. Because the apprentice was probably a good person. Okay, all except for the person that wrote that last note that tried to give us a warning probably was a good person at heart. Maybe. But it really depends. If they killed a bunny, then no. But, you know, they did try to give us a warning and tell us not to come. Whereas Mage Dion put a spell onto the note, probably without the other mages knowing there was a spell on the note. Oh, he's a dodgy mage. That's what it is. Mage Dion put it. That's why it said not to trust the mage, because he was being affected by the voice. He's so filled with so much disdain and hatred. That's it. So not every single member of the mages knew what was going on, because she didn't know that there was a magic on the note. Ooh, sneaky. Because I don't think that the mage tower would approve of forbidden magic being used. Also, it said unique. So he did something forbidden. He probably killed someone. Or maybe used something. Darkpels, if you watch this, did he use souls or use monsters or something? Did he use, like, maybe other mages or maybe the souls of monsters? What exactly did he use? Because he said it was unique. So what did he do to make that forbidden magic work? Would highly greatly appreciate to hear, like, what it is. So I feel like he did a big no-no. Still don't like him. Why am I here? I don't want to help him. I freaking hate my character right now. At the bottom of the stairs, the room empties out into a massive area, and there's dozens of empty cages, and the floor is covered in tiles with drains. Most of the cages are empty. Mostly. There's one large cage in the center of the room. Inside it is a fleshy, pulsing sack of something. Dozens of eyes look at you, each different colours and hazy, as if mostly blind. Arms and legs just out from odd angles of the thing, and produces a sickly, sweet, foul odour like rotting flesh. Or corpses, probably both. Hello, the thing whispers to you. 3 mouths form sideways on it. You, that soul. Please don't look at my souls. Its eyes are glued to your soul. Stop looking at my freaking soul. What happened to the Archmage? Mistake. Oh, that's one way of putting it, isn't it? It moans. The magic backfired. Tried to mass teleport home. Stupid skeleton stopped it. Everything came undone. We were dying. This was the only way. Okay, so because like things weren't going your way, you decided to cowardly run away. Can they be restored? Yes, they say. One day. Not now, but one day. Pfft, screw that. Severhand script the bards! Metal that hides our magic, they say. We cannot use much of it in here. Yeah, but use enough to frickin' Shanghai kidnap me. The notes. Didn't Maid Dion hear a voice? Yes, you do too? You think so? That's one of the monsters, Archmage Dion says. He summoned my child. Took my child from me. Came to rescue. Oh. Now you're making me feel bad. Came to get back. The form quivers. Tears leak from their eyes. How old was your child? Gone, he laughed. My child, my baby. Okay, question. Is that Archmage Dion crying? Or is that another one of the other mages? The amalgamation mage starts to weep. Yeah, but is he telling the truth, though? Because they didn't say that they were there. Wasn't an expedition they were going on, though? Or did they go for a rescue mission? I thought they were just going... What child are they talking about? Because the stuff that happens with, like... Asgore's child, that would have happened years before Archmage Dion came. Right? Is he lying? I don't want to feel bad for him. I don't want to. The amalgamation mage starts to weep. You're sorry for the loss. Years ago now, they whisper. Years ago, so long. Been here so long. Does the Archmage know why the monsters summoned them? Yes, horrible experiments. He violates souls. You recall the soul thread. You ask the mage, or is it mages? Exactly. It's one of, is it really Archmage Dion that lost the child, or is it one of the others that did? Because they're so freaking out of it right now, and they're kind of like a mass of like all these different thoughts. Some probably came with like good intentions, whereas others did not. Explain what they have seen. With only a touch, he pulls souls apart. A magic most foul. Yeah, but I mean, it's not that he pulls. Twinkle, are you siding with me? I want to, but then he mentioned about a child, and I'm like, ugh, of course there's a kid involved. But does two wrongs make a right? No, it doesn't, because they still technically killed monsters. Right? I feel torn. I hate this. I want to say he's lying. Why? For what reason? Something evil. Yeah, but he's not, though. Not exactly, because I know for a fact that Gaster is also trying to do something for hope, to restore hope, because Papyrus has got a problem. He's become like hopelessness or something in his soul, right? His soul has not got like colour or something, he mentioned, and they've been trying to like fix that in him, and he's been wanting to do an experiment, but he hasn't gotten the go-ahead to do testing on monsters. So he's also doing it for other reasons too. It's not just for his own entertainment. Not all monsters are bad. It doesn't matter, snaps the mage. Oh god. The flesh amalgamation shrinks on a scent, doesn't have eyes watering. Nothing matters. Okay, so sorry for saying that. What can you do to help? Please, free me, they say. Please. No, they're not in their right minds. They are clearly very unstable. You look around the room. There are several levels on the opposite wall. You rub your hands anxiously together, uncomfortable from this situation. You don't want anyone to get hurt. You don't want the monsters nor the mages to attack one another. Then don't let the freaking thing out of the cage. Plain and simply, leave it alone. You know you weren't brought here with good intentions. Oh, well, at least my character's slightly smart. The voice means to hurt you. And you think the mage isn't going to freaking hurt you? You think he is not going to hurt you? He's been stuck in there this whole time. An amalgamation. You think he's not going to become a bitter little asshole all these years stuck in there? Maybe turn your own soul into thread or something worse. Not exactly. He's not going to turn your soul to thread. He kind of needs it for the barrier, so don't worry. At least it's not going to become thread just yet. It's not hard to believe, Dion's story. You were called here. Dion's child likely was as well. Is it though Dion's child though? I need to know. Did Dion have a child? Is that why he came here? Did he really come here looking for his child? Did he just not tell the other mages that's why they were going down there? Because his child got taken? Is that what it is? Darkpetal, can you confirm? Did he actually have a child and he just didn't tell the others that's why he was going there? It was a rescue mission. Wait, didn't one of the notes say something like that? That he wasn't being truthful. He didn't say the whole story. So he kind of tricked them into going with him. He kind of doomed them without realizing. And judging from the collection you saw earlier, many more were called. But they didn't have what Gaster needs. It was only the beginning to guess what kind of things were done to Dion while imprisoned. Looking at the cages all around, none of them look well cared for. It's in that Dion didn't have a pleasant experience here, but some part of you feels relenting to trust the mages. You feel as though you're only getting a glimpse of a picture through someone else's eyes. All you know for certain is that both sides have hurt each other. Yeah, and two wrongs don't make a right. If there's ever going to be peace between humans and monsters, if monsters are going to be freed, someone has to take the first step. Someone has to forgive. Well, don't expect it to be freaking Archmage Dion. He's kind of a little... He's past the point of, like, forgiving monsters at this point. I'm not expecting him to want to go full genocide on their butts. The voice that called you here, can you forgive it? Can Dion forgive it? Ha! Dion forgive it? He took his child apparently. Absolutely freaking not. It's like a mama bat. You take her cubs, she will murder you. She will slaughter you. She will kill you in cold blood. You don't know. You move to levers. Regardless, something has to change. It'll either come from Dion or from you. Whatever comes, you'll handle it. You always do. You don't need fancy magic or a monster soul. You only need you. Oh, shit. Oh, well, this is going to be very interesting, isn't it? Oh, blooming heck. This is what happens when my character is sentient. They pull the levers one by one. I swear, if he freaking goes bananas on my ass. The cage opened up with each lever pulled. Archmageddon cage swings open. The amalgamation rolls out, its flesh sticking to the tile floor. It starts to shake and then laughs. Freed at last. Movement, magic is returning to me. You sound like a psycho villain. A reddish-black aura starts to surround the amalgamation, increasing its size twicefold. Thank you, Dion bellows, for your sacrifice. What? That soul of yours is a perfect match to the barrier's key. Oh, well, lucky frickin' me. Whoopie-doo-dah, me and my stupid soul choice. The mages turn to face you. That is the soul they've been waiting for. I've been waiting for. With your soul at the center of the ritual, I can turn the barrier into a bomb and obliterate these horrid beings? Wait, you want to run a... Wait, he knows how to turn the barrier into a freaking bomb? He wants to literally wipe out all the monsters, good ones and bad ones, the ones that hurt him and ones that haven't done anything to him. Quick, put him back in the cage. Do something. Pull the emergency alarm. Quick, my character did a stupid thing. There is a psychopath on the loose. Run! Oh my god, he's gonna freaking kill me. Your eyes widen. You don't even have a moment to respond because you're suddenly sliced in half. Oh! You've died, asshole! But that won't stop you. The world shifts back to mere moments before you are sliced in half. You leap to the side in time to see a crescent of magic shoot through the air and slam into the wall behind you, and your heart and soul pound in sync. We need it. We need it. You're everything. Give it to us. Absolutely not. I'm not giving it to you. I'm not giving it to Gaster. I don't want to. It's staying in my chest. I don't want it. No. You encounter Archmageddon. I don't want to. They want it. I don't freaking care if they want it. They can have a kick up the arse and I still don't give a toss. I don't want it. If they want it, who gives a shit? Go away. Leave me out of it. Oh, god damn it. Try talking them down. Are you freaking kidding me? If everyone just says I'm freaking dead, fine. We'll try to have a conversation. Why not? I'm sure he's willing to listen. They won't listen to you. Well, never freaking mind. At least I tried. I knew you weren't even civilized. Archmageddon pounds the floor with their many meaty hands and feet. It cracks and shakes the entire room. You struggle to stay standing. It opens three mouths and shoots a barrage of brightly coloured bullets. Oh, freaking lovely. Happy freaking doodah. Best day of my goddamn life. Well then, dive forward. Try and dodge them. The bullets soar over your head and explode into hundreds of sparkles. Well, that's nice. Sparklers. We like sparkles. Sparkles are pretty. At least it's going to be a magical fight. Can you please stop trying to kill me? Archmageddon continues to pound the ground, making it near impossible to stand back up. A red light builds in the air above Dion. Why have you suddenly got like super freaking magic, buddy? Leave me the frick alone. Like seriously, I'm not even kidding. Oh god. Crawl behind a cage. The entire room is enveloped in a red light. As soon as you duck behind one of the cages, kaboom! Your ears ring and you are forced to close your eyes from the intense bright light. You squint when you reopen them. There are now cracks in the walls and an ear-piercing alarm goes off. Destroy everything! Obliterate everything! They deserve nothing! Oh my god, I understand they took something off you, but you're going a bit too far! Preferably as well you're trying to maim me. You peek from behind the cage and see the hazy eyes roam around everywhere. It looks like their vision is poor. The cages are at the perfect height to hide you from sight if you hug them close from behind. Your hands clench into fists. The cages are spread throughout the room. There are three between you and the stairs on the left. The stairway is too narrow for the abomination to fit through. The sort of thing his freaking arm can't reach up and grab me. If you can sneak through without them noticing, you can escape. Well, freaking doodah. Do I stay put? Do I run? I don't freaking know. Oh, God. Well, then, run to the cage on the left. You keep low as you run to the cage. Your heart pounds with each step. Archmageddon begins to pound the ground again. Okay. Stay put for the moment, I guess. You linger behind the cage waiting for Dion to stop pounding the ground. Okay, so run to the cage on the left. You keep low as you run to the cage. Your heart pounding with each step, Archmageddon begins to pound the ground again. Well then stay put for now. Why not? You linger behind the cage waiting for him to stop pounding, then let's run to the left cage again. Can I now make a run for the stairs? You keep low as you run to the cage. Your heart pounds at each step. Leon begins to pound the ground again. Okay, so he's throwing a tantrum every time he can't get to me. Can I make a run for the stairs? Stay put. Okay, can I run for the stairs now? Stay. Oof. Okay, so no. Okay, well, I almost managed to run for the stairs now. You sprint for the stairs, scarcely make it on the first step, and then something grabs your ankle. Automatically entangles you by the ankle. One of their numerous arms have elongated out to catch you. Oh, it's something out of like little, what is it? Little Nightmares. You know, one of those characters with a freaking. Reminds me of like the teacher with a stretchy neck. We need it. Give it to us. I don't care if you need it. I need it more than you. It's called living. Get lost. It stretches its mouth. Wait, are you going to eat me? You can see straight inside of it. The being is completely hollow except for something small that glows, a sickly red and blue. We need it before he takes it. You must give it to us for the good of humanity. We need to wipe out the monsters. No! The Archmage dangles you above them, opening their mouths even wider. We will take it if you will not give it. Oh, gee, Ooh, summon the stick! I don't care. I'm getting out the stick. Maybe the stick can do something. I don't freaking know. You pull it out on command, and just as you are lowered into the bowels of the abomination... Oh my god, he's going to eat me whole. You see it. Not one, not two, but 7 souls fused together at the center of this creation. Oh my god, there were 7 people in there? Ooh. Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry for you. Each glow a different colour. There's a dark dullness to them. Oh, they're dead. No wonder. You feel magic pulling at your own soul. If yanks violently, trying to rip your soul from being and pulling it into the... Oh, God, no. Stab the freaking thing. It's going to pull your soul in otherwise. You jam your stick straight into the souls. There's a high-pitched scream all around you. Blinding bright light fills your vision and the whole world trembles. You are dropped and you fall into nothing. Oh, thank God. Did he explode? Did he go kabloomy? Oh, God. Thank God. Did I land on mesh? Did he turn like mesh? What just happened? Huh? Your head spins. You blurrily open your eyes to see you are laying on your back on the tile floor, and the alarms have stopped blaring. Your soul illuminates the dark around you. You sit up slowly and clutch at your aching head. Your brownie frowns your vision doubles. Each drop makes you woozier than drunk on their 12th bottle. Struggle to not lay back down. Wait, did I just gain levels? Oh no, I just killed him. But wait, does it count me doing what I did? Does that count as me killing him though? Because he was already dead, right? Wow, it goes a familiar voice. Huh? Flowey! That's right. So Flowey actually watched all that. Flowey, you weren't helping me. You were just freaking watching. Were you just watching the whole entire freaking thing? Little shit. Was he just sitting there watching that? To your disbelief, you see a familiar fly monster poking out from one of the drains. You try to move closer to him, but your legs don't cooperate. Pins and needles prick inside them. Wriggling your bare feet sends sharp pains up your hips. That was intense, says Flowey. You killed it. You what? Your foggy mind takes several seconds to process what Flowey said. You stare blankly at him. But you didn't get any levels. Oh, thank God, it didn't count. I was like, I don't want to have LVs on my character, thank you very much. I don't want to go down genocide. Flowey continued. Huh. Must mean it was already dead. Makes sense. You sure did stink. What is Flowey doing here? Gosh, gee. Can't a friend stop by for a visit? Flowey asked. Oh my God, you called yourself my friend! I guess the weed is good for something at least. I can keep it company for a while, I suppose, on this route. Really? No. You're so mean. You're very happy to see him, of course. Yeah, goes Flowey. Flowey looks around the room. Ugh, I hate being here. Does Flowey visit often? Can't exactly walk across the tile, Flowey sneers. These drains connected out, which is why I'm here. You close your eyes and let out a sigh. Probably for the best that Flowey can't visit the lab. You've seen unfortunate things. Like what? Human souls? Poor saint, says Flowey with a roll of his eyes. You know humans used to keep monster dust as prize. That was centuries ago, and if the barrier was down, it'll still be a continued practice, he says. He doesn't know that. Neither do you, he retorts. Oh my god, are you freaking being my sans for this one? Because Underfell sans said the same thing when I was fighting freaking Judgment Hall. He's like, yeah, but if we go out there, it's going to be slow. And he's like, you don't know that. Neither can you. Because it works both sides. You have. Flowy smicks. Alright, I didn't get to see you die, so I'm leaving. You little shit! Rude! Clyde cackles as he pops back into the drain and disappears. I thought it's going to be so gross going through that drain, Flowey. I guess that's the closest I'm going to get to him being like, well, just want to make sure that you didn't get it. Did he really want to see me get killed, the little shit? You take a long time to scrounge up the strength, the energy to stand back up. Oh, God. You walk up the stairs and out of the room. Just as you step in the hallway, the door of the fire swipes open. Twinkle, cries a familiar voice. Wait, oh, yeah, because the others would have told her. It's Dr. I'm so used to saying Alphys. It's Dr. Undai. She rushes to you, clearly panicked. She grips both of your hands and holds them close to her chest. Her golden eyes are glistening with unshed tears. You're okay, she cries in relief. When you disappeared, That's enough, Dr. Undai. You're crowding here. A chill goes down your spine. Oh, shit. Oh, no! Gaster, please. I don't want to fight you two. Please, for the love of God, don't fight me. It's a familiar voice. It's the voice. The owner of the voice steps into the hallway from behind Dr. Undai. He's a lean skeleton with a long head, a crack into his skull, and he wears a blue sweater vest over an orange turtleneck and a long white lab coat. He has one blue and one orange highlight in each socket. Hello, he says in a voice too cold to be considered polite. I am Dr. Wingerding Gaster. My colleague has told me so much about you. He's not going to be happy. I freaking broke his thing downstairs. You politely greet him. What happened, Dr. Undai asked you. You tell them. It's a long story. I think we can make time, says Dr. Gaster with a cordial smile. You look exhausted. Yes, he must be hungry too. Undai, stay with me. Don't leave me with him. Many thanks. Greatly appreciate it. Also, please do tell Gaster that the thing down there was planning to literally use a goddamn barrier as a freaking bomb over monsters. You're freaking welcome. I just saved you lot. Come on, you can tell us what happened in my office. Dr. Alphys, perhaps she should rest under my care instead. Oh, no. Please, do not leave me with him. Please, I'm begging you, Undai. Do not leave me with him. Not in this room, please. You can leave me with him in romance, but don't leave me with him in this one, please. I'm begging you, don't leave me with him. No, says Dr. Undai. Her voice surprisingly cleared. Twinkle saved Alphys's life. I owe her. Oh my god, she's defending me. Yay, thank you. Dr. Alphys' smile looks more forced. Are you sure about this, Dr. Undai? Undai's grip on your arms tightens. Yes. Oh my god. Very well then. Come along, human. Let us hear your tale. Ooh, he got told. Oh, Undai just put him in his place. Yeah, go girl. Woo. Also, I'm gonna live for one more chapter. Good to know. I'm terrified. I'm freaking scared. Oh, thank God, though, she stood up to him and told him. If I didn't, oh my God, I could have died there. If I didn't save Alphys, I would have freaking died because she would have let him take me. Oh my God. So, if I hadn't saved Alphys and I went through that, after all the fighting I did to save my life, she would have probably let Dr. Gaster take me. And then I would have died anyway. Oh my God, the realization. Oh my God, this was something. I don't like the fact now I'm face to face. I know this isn't the one that's in the jar though. This is not the one that's been like using the siren call, the other version. So he's probably split at the moment, and the the one with no colours is still downstairs behind the glass thing, the mirror thing. Oh, thank God she freaking saved me. Oh God. Oh. What am I doing? Getting close to the end, only a couple more chapters to go. Players romancing windows will have a different experience this chapter. I freaking know. The password will be given to players on Wingerding's route in the next chapter. You'll need to access to progress through Flow's romance. Keep a save at the start of HOTLAND until you can get the password. And of course, it's shout out to me. And of course, date me. Oh God, I'm exhausted. I'm freaking exhausted. Who needs romance when you have friendship? You finally met the freaking voice. Or have you? No, I haven't. I've still got to experience the other bloody one with the freaking blasters with him. I am exhausted. I didn't like that. I also freaking died. Dang it. I was that close to getting through them without dying. That's a shame. I got killed at least once. Oh well. Either way. Well, did that teach you a lesson, my dear? No, it hasn't, has it? I've got to look forward to what's going to happen next, don't I? Because we're still not done in the lab, are we? Far from it, I'm afraid. You and I are going to have a long conversation. And I can't protect you forever, my dear, I'm afraid. The second Undie stops watching you, or you go off by yourself somewhere in this lab, you and I will get to know each other very well. And we'll see then how it goes. Can you keep your little soul from me for long, or will I finally get to snatch it up and keep it? Or I could just go down the romance route. Well, yes, and then I just get to keep all of you, so either way, works for me. But I'm very excited to see what exactly you're going to tell me about where you were, how you got down there, and what you did to my experiment. Look, in my defense, he was going to kill all monster humanity. I didn't have a choice. I only had a stick. And Flowey apparently was just sitting there like a little cute little yellow lemon, just not doing anything, either slightly concerned for my safety, or getting a freaking laugh out of it that I was spending most of the time cowering behind a freaking cage while something was just blasting me continuously. Either way, that was something. That was an experience. I don't think I want to go through it again, but now I'm scared where this is going to take me because now I'm actually literally faced with you. Yes, but isn't that exciting? You and me finally meeting face to face. Well, technically one side of you. True. But I still get to meet you. And you better leave a very good impression on me, my dear, because otherwise it might not end well for you next time. But do remember, I love you to pieces in the romance route, so regardless of whatever happens here, remember that I'm the only one for you at the end of the day. This is just a lesson for you to learn about what happens if you don't romance me. Yay. Lessons. Ugh. Well, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Oh, God, help me. No need for a god, you have me. I'm all that you need. I'm gonna go lay down now. No, would you like me to come with you? Absolutely not. I'll be fine with romance route one coming, but you know. But again, though, it's still like very controlling, very like possessive, as he says. Because again, he tried to push the topic on Undie. If you notice, it's showing he's possessive still. It's coming through clearly in the interaction that he's still possessive. Because to him, that soul is his, technically, to do as he wishes for his experiments. He's not happy with Undie acting as kind of like this protective wall right now. But he's not going to, like, do anything in front of her, thankfully. Oh boy. Oh boy. And this is just us meeting for the first time. This is only gonna get worse. No! I dread to think what is in store for us in the next part. Because we're still not out of the lab. I'm still here with him. Oh God. I'm doomed. Oh, dang it. Wow, I'm actually more scared of him in this one than I was in his romance. And he hasn't even done anything yet. Well, I mean, nothing more than what he's done right now. Because I know he can break fourth walls. So if I try to leave, I don't think I'm ever going to be allowed out of the freaking lab. Oh God, he's actually not going to let me leave the lab, is he? Oh God. All this realization and thoughts are hitting me like a ton of bricks. I'm freaking terrified. God damn it. I'm never leaving this lab with him if I don't, like, win him over. Oh, God. Oh, no.